I got enough of the intro, so let's just get to the review.
Around you, driving a car by the seaside, watching the world from the bright side.
What is going on, guys? Sam1 World from Sam1 VC, and today I'm going to review the film Magi, which is written by Pencils, cause I'm not going to buy Pencils' name because I feel I'm going to butcher it. And stars Nicolas Cage, Andrew Riseborough, Linus Roach, Joe Burke, and Richard Brake, along with many others. And the first piece about outsiders Red Miller and Mandy Bloom, who live a lovely and peaceful existence when their Pine Center Haven is sadly destroyed by a cult led by the statistic Jeremiah Sand. Red is now catapulted into a phantomorphic journey filled with bloody vengeance and laced with fire. Now, I never really heard much about this movie. I never any trailers for the movie. I didn't see what the movie was about, honestly. The only two things I've heard about this movie is it's gotten a lot of praise. People have been praising this film rather more, and I know a lot of people love this movie. And it has Nicolas Cage. Honestly, I love this, and for better or for worse, I love me some Nick Cage. I love him as an actor. He could be a real top of time, especially in some certain movies. But he's someone who already owns that over topness and really embraces it. I love every movie he's in. Well, almost every movie he's in. But those are the only two things I heard about this movie that got a lot of praise and Nicolas Cage in it, so I went into I didn't even know what the story was going to be about, so I went not hardly know anything about this movie, and honestly, I think that's the best way to see this movie, is to not really know much about it. That's the best way to watch any movie in general, to not really know, like, you could be surprised. Just like I was with how much I actually loved Mandy, because Mandy is freaking fantastic. This movie really brings in, it's definitely one of the best movies I've probably seen this year, actually. One of the most interesting and intriguing movies I've seen this year, period. And definitely one of the best aspects of the movie is the acting, especially Nicolas Cage. Now, like I mentioned before, I always love Nicolas Cage, whereas for better he actually gets a great and amazing performances like in Leaving Las Vegas, or when he gives a very over-the-top guilty pleasure and out crazy performance like in The Wicker Man. And actually the former, he actually gives an incredible performance. He does actual great performances and actual good and emotion. This is the best I've seen him do in years in that aspect. He actually brings a lot of emotion, a lot of passion, a lot of insaneness in as well. You do get a lot of the Nicolas Cage isms that you expect from him at this point. But this film really does embrace that, and he also uses isms in the best way possible and makes them uses them in a very interesting way that really keeps you captivated. And that actually really impressed me. And he definitely gives probably one of the best. He actually gives one of the best performances I've seen all year. Actually, that's definitely a surprising thing about me, that Nick Cage actually gives a great performance. And I haven't seen him give this much emotion in years. In terms of actual acting and emotion, this is what I've seen him giving. I can't remember the last movie he's done the performance in. I can't remember the top of my head that one, but he definitely brings it here. And you definitely are feeling for his character. He goes actually insane a lot of times, but you do really feel for him. And all the other performances are great and amazing as well, but also gives good performances. In terms of the performance department, there really isn't a sore thumb when it comes to it. Definitely the best aspect I can honestly say about Mandy is the visual style of it, because holy shit, the visual style here is masterful. Truly masterful. Masterful, from the shot compositions to the long shots and how it looks, and from the scenery and the imagery that's shown in this movie, honestly was so breathtaking and so eye-popping. And in terms of visual cinematography, this is definitely some of the best I've seen all year. I was just in awe. Right, this movie is very trippy and very weird. but in the best ways. Like, I was glued to the screen. I was invested from everything. This one really hasn't left my mind ever since I saw it, and definitely a good thing. A good thing. This movie also has, because it's also kind of horror movie, so it does do a really good job in the horror aspects that really terrifying you, and does have a lot of gore here, but it's used in the best way possible. Same with it being intense and freaking badass at times, like, we can get really badass, but again, in all of the best ways. This movie does have a lot of great humor that actually did make me laugh, that actually made me laugh pretty hard at times. Like, and this movie, you also got an excellent score by Jonah Jameson. Rest in peace, by the way, because he did pass away earlier this year. He is a great composer, and this is definitely one of his best scores. Yeah, rest in peace. And directing by the director, I'm not going to say his name because I know one of Bertrand did an excellent job crafting this film, and good. This movie is a very artsy and weird movie, and if you're really into those movies, you're going to love it. Like, I don't think I'm fully into that movies, but I've been kind of into them lately, and this movie definitely shows that, and like, it's a very artsy and weird type of movie, but in all the best ways. Like, if you're into type of movies that, kind of like me, I'm into a lot of weird stuff at times, you're going to love it. If you're not into this stuff at all, then you're probably going to hate it. So my guess we should see this movie kind of depends on how you actually feel about movies and all that. It's just, yeah. The story was engaging. The majority of the movie is very well paced at times. It definitely is very well paced, well handled. I'll get on one time later, but it is mainly one paced for the majority of the movie. The story is engaging. It's very unpredictable at times. Like, I really couldn't guess what was going on, and that's definitely in a good way. The design of the movie is great, along with some other things you see if I can be around. I don't want to spoil it, but design here is great. The costume design is great. The editing is killer. The soundtrack here is badass and awesome, and how it ends just made me go, whoa. And this is a movie I feel that I'm going to love the more I see it. Like, whenever I want to watch this movie, I feel I'm going to love it even more. That's what it has left my mind ever since I saw this movie, and it probably won't have run soon. Those are usually the best kind of movies, the ones that actually never leave your mind, movies that just make you think and all that, the movies that really keep you guessing, and movies that, again, have little up your mind and keep thinking about it even after you saw it. Mandy is definitely that movie, one of those movies. And I mean that in a good way. My only problem in the movie is that it's well paced for the most part. Pace can drag a little bit, most on the third side though I do love the long looking shots, it does go a little too long, and it did bug me a bit. And the only thing that's trying to give my highest grade, I don't know if that's me being nitpicky, but that's just how I personally feel about that. Really the only issue I have with this movie. But overall, Mandy, like I said, is damn excellent. I love nearly every second of this movie. It's very honestly weird and very trippy, gory, intense, and badass, but in all the best ways. Nicolas Cage gets one of his best performances. All the other acting is top notch. The characters are very interesting and engaging. You do want to see where they're going next. And it's great on the horror aspects, it's great on the humorous aspects. The score is great. The action is great. It's very well paced for the most part. The story is engaging. It's very unpredictable, and how it ends really left me just, man. This video I'm definitely not going to get anytime soon. And like I said, I'll probably recommend the films if you're really into these trippy, weird type of movies, and I would recommend you see it. If you're not, then you're most likely not gonna like this movie, but I would still say give it a shot. I think you might enjoy it, honestly. This one is definitely not like your conventional revenge movie and all that. This is definitely not your conventional revenge movie, and that is a plus. Like, I love when films are very different and unique, and maybe it's one I'm definitely going to remember for a while. So that being said, I'm going to give Mandy a 98 out of an A. Well guys, I hope you enjoyed my review of Mandy. If you did manage to see Mandy, let me know your thoughts on the comments down below. Did you love as much as I did? Did you enjoy it, or did you actually not like it? Let me know in the comments down below, and I'm definitely a lot more coming more up a top 10 list up very soon. I'm very excited to do that list, honestly. I have a lot more other videos planned coming away very soon. And I probably didn't mention it, but something I did see Jurassic Park in theaters, the original Jurassic Park, and it was one of the best theater experiences of my life. I loved seeing the original movie in theaters. It really reignite my love for movies. It was the movie that made me fall in love with movies. See a lot of the iconic moments, a lot of my favorite things about the movie on the big screen was a truly amazing experience. So I'm so happy I was able to go and see that movie in the big screen. But as always, thank you guys so much for watching. I truly do appreciate it. If you haven't, be sure to like this video, be sure to share, be sure to subscribe, be sure to follow all my social media sites. All is written down below. I am Sam World from Sam World Views. I will see you next time, and stay cool about it. Peace.